Hello folks, this is Ghost Whale and welcome to my live stream of V4. It's the 4th of September, time is just after 5:30 in the UK. That's it's the same as the server time in the EU, that's UTC +1. Just a moment, I'm just going to update Discord to say that we're live. Hopefully we're live. I haven't done this for a long time. We're live now, hopefully. Okay. Feel free to use the chat. Your messages should appear in the bottom left corner, as you can see on the screen. And just checking if everything's working correctly. Sound. I can't get the game sound working. I think possibly that's related to this tablet I'm using, which has the headphone jack stuck in the hole. That's really annoying. I think apparently it's quite a common issue if you use really bad earphones or headphones. You can snap off the metal bit and they get stuck in the hole. Right, I think there's folk coming into my stream now. Thanks for coming to my stream. Like I said, it's been a long time. The last thing I did was on Axe, Alliance vs Empire. Been playing that for since it launched, and I'm still playing Axe, just keeping up with the combat power of the CP. But I'm playing V4 more nowadays. I used to run a guild called Hawks, but nowadays there's just no time to run a guild. I just only have time to play the game, and maybe a bit of streaming if we're lucky as well. Right, what am I? Yeah, I've not prepared for this, so apologies if I appear to fumble through this stream. I've just this stream will essentially I think mainly go over some of the things I do in V4. To get into top 100. Let's have a look at the rankings. At the moment, rank 61 CP and 61. Let's have a look. We'll stay in guild Darkstar with a 253,312 CP, and I did all this with only £31. I spent £10 on a necklace, which I thought was good value because you open up 2 soul stones. But turned out I didn't even need that, because 2 days later I found the epic necklace with Demon Conquest. So I could have done this a lot more cheaper. Let's have a look at the shop, and you can see in the where is it? No, it's back here. So many icons, I'm getting mixed up with where everything is. Loyalty event, yeah, as you can see I've only spent just less than $31, which, well, it's a bit more expensive in the UK. Everything's more expensive in the UK. Probably going to be even more expensive with this Brexit that's going on as well. Right, so how did I manage to do this? Alright, how did I? Oh, guys, I'll just let folks know that we're live, and yeah. Alright, okay. If you have any questions, feel free to use the chat as well, and I'll try my best to answer. But I'll leave this live stream as a recording as well, so you can just watch this afterwards if you like. Mainly, the way I play this game is it's really a question of management game, really, with pretty good economics compared to Axe. Axe had a horrendous marketplace, but this marketplace that you have in V4 is very dynamic. It's very good in terms of you see prices going up and going down due to demand and supply. So I kind of play this game like the stock market, but at the same time you need to look at all the various game mechanics to see to efficiently get as much resources as possible, and on getting as much CP as possible from all these materials. I almost forgot, that profile picture that you see of me in the top left is couple of years old. It's just been my birthday about 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm now at the age where I should know the answer to life, universe and everything, but I'll update this picture now. So that's me. Little older, hopefully a little wiser. Hi there, under 1 HP. Thanks for coming to my stream. Like I was saying, this game, you'll see in the rankings. I'll show you. If you go to CPU rankings, you'll see there's quite a few. Like you see players going up and down the ranks. And it's like, for instance, 1000 in Guild Wave going up 512 ranks. For the first couple of days I thought is this bugged? Now why is this happening? But then I realised these guys are doing what I'm doing, which is they're playing with alts, extra characters, and you'll find if you open up extra character slots, play all characters, extract as much resources as you can from these characters, you gain a lot of resources. I'll show you what I mean. Primarily, you'll find that a lot of things are from the Alliance journey. With these latest updates and the new gear, you can find that you can completely you can auto take an entire day auto through the main mission up to chapter 6, giving you epic gloves. It takes about almost a full day, and it's not the entire day. You can kind of finish this throughout maybe 3/4 of a day, and maybe a bit faster with higher CP. But have a look at what you get. You get rare companion contract, rare pet egg, and rare mount. And hi there, Akuma. Thanks for coming to my stream as well. Thanks, guys. These guys from Darkstar, nice folks that I'm in at the moment. Moved from Hawks, we merged to Darkstar under the leadership of Tifa, who's a nice lady I've known since the days of Hit. So you're talking like 4 years. Good people. That was a good game as well. Hope they bring back something similar to Hit in the future. Going back to the resources. Rare mount. So even if you get a duplicate, you can combine these rare stuff, and that's what I did last night. Well, not just last night. I've been constantly doing it, and eventually last night I managed to make one of the best epic mounts. A blue sky griffin with amazing attack speed, high stats. It gave me over 4,000 CP above the one I was using, which was the best rare pet. I was using this for ages, and then I found that was my very first epic find that I managed to combine. I've not been able to combine any epic companions or epic pets, but hopefully it's just a matter of time. Tifa is a guy, you sure? I always thought Tifa was a lady. For 4 years. 4 years I thought Tifa was No, right. You sure, Tifa? All right, okay. Apologies to Tifa, but right. I always thought Tifa was a lady. All right, okay. Sorry about that. Here I was thinking Tifa was a lady for 4 years as well. Right. Yeah. So mainly it's through characters. Like I said, if you have a look through my characters of my list of characters, I'm up to Ghosty 12, but Ghosty 2, 3 and 4 is on a separate account. So the two, I have a Ghost Wheel account with Ghosty 2, 3 and 4 on a completely separate account. I was going to play 2 devices simultaneously, but it was just too much. I decided not to do that, and decided to stick to one account. I help out a friend called she's called Shiro as well, so she's using my spare device. I just do basic AFK for her. I think this chat's not working. Hang a sec. Is this chat working? I need to scroll. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, just making sure the chat's working in the stream as well. There's probably just a delay. So how's this game compared to Hit? You know, this game is actually designed by the same development studio, Nat Games I believe they're called. So when I saw V4, I thought, oh cool, maybe these same developers will give us the same PvP mechanics as Hit, and it's the complete opposite. This is nothing like Hit at all. It's just like I said in the beginning of the stream. It's more managing your materials, trying to increase your CP. In terms of PvP, you just auto a guy and just brute force it with maybe instant HP potions. You know, it's just a pure CP versus CP. There's not even any team-based skill buffs that you get in Axe. You know, maybe hopefully it might come in the future. But what I've heard in a different news article is that Nat Games, this development studio, may be developing another IP, another game that I think this news article has said it's basically Hit MMO. So possibly in the future, won't be near future. Will be maybe a couple years probably. We might see the Hit open world, which I'm hoping. Hit Heroes of Incredible Tales is the closest I've ever seen to a game that's like an e-sport. You know, you can with good skill and positioning, you can beat players 1 versus 3, or beat players that have double your CP. But in most games that you see nowadays, like Lineage, V4, it's mostly all CP based and trying to get as much CP as possible. I'm okay, thanks. Yeah, Ghosty. I'm called. I wanted to be called Ghost Wheel because I'm always known as Ghost Wheel. People recognise me as Ghost Wheel. I even still got recognised as Ghosty, Ghost Wheel, even with Ghosty, because I was in the Hawks Guild. But when this game launched, they had a 8-character limitation, so Ghost Wheel was too long, and after about a week or two, they extended that, and then that's when I created a second account with Ghost Wheel. I'd stopped playing that second account. It's just takes too long. So Ghosty, yes, I'm Ghosty in V4, but I'm still Ghost Wheel in Axe. I'm still playing Axe. Previous to V4, I played Axe, and previous to that it's Heroes of Incredible Tales, and previous to that is, what's that game called? It's so bad I've forgotten the name now. It's horrendous. Yeah, Dungeon Hunter 5. I quit that game and put together a spoof video. It was so bad. You could see if I can find that video. It's in my channel. It's in my I'm just looking through Google. There we go, here we go. Just copy and paste that. Yeah, there we go. Found it. And yeah, I quit that game after a while. This was the first game that I really played with the mobile phone, Dungeon Hunter 5, and it was really bad. They squeeze so much money and give you pretty much nothing, which is kind of like most mobile games. Like you can kind of do well with games like V4, with Nexon games, if you know the mechanics, which is what I'm doing relatively well at rank 61, because I'm creating alternative characters, extracting as many resources. It's not just the alliance quest. It's not just the alliance quest that you get stuff from. It's also these events as well. So every time you create a character, you also have the opportunity to do these events, which give you, like 300 enhanced scrolls each, epic soulstone water, purifying water. These things cost a fortune. Let's have a look at the trading post. These epic purifying, it's up to close to 2,000 gems, and you just create a new account and get 2 of them through the current event and the monthly missions. So when you do 10 monthly missions, you just do the easy ones, like there's quite a few easy ones. You just, when you start a new character and auto through the main mission, you end up completing a few of the monthly mission anyway by default, because it takes an entire day. So there's quite a few, doing 15 out from 15 for the chest, the random chest seems quite good, but it's very dull. You have to maybe kill 400 elite monsters or name monsters, and that I don't like wanting to manually hunt for things. I would prefer just sticking my device on auto and then finding things, finishing eventually. Let's have a look at the chat. Dungeon Hunter 5. Cerebus dropped 1 purple like 2 weeks after the game. Oh yeah. The thing was, I was playing the marketplace, like the stock market. So these epic purifying waters were selling for like 50 gems. And I was buying them at 50 gems, and then I was flipping them for like 80 gems. So I thought, oh yeah, 30 gem profit, or maybe something's like 100 gems, double profit. But in retrospect, it would have been better just hanging on to these epic waters, and you get 2,000 gems, 2,000 gems each. The trading post is interesting. It's governed by the laws of supply and demand, which you don't see often in mobile. Well, in my experience, the only experience that I have is in the game Axe. It was really the Axe marketplace. Just it was empty. It was deserted. This game is very dynamic with the marketplace. Prices go up and down very often. It's a supply that is because of the item sets as well. You get very small CP increases, but a lot, they all add up. You can see I've completed 200 out from 683 item sets, and this CP adds up over time. I recommend running the current event, opening up alternative characters. You can very easily do those, unlock those 300 enhanced scrolls, complete the normal and fine gear, well, as much as you can. Item sets. These normal and fine item sets don't break, so all you need to do is brute force them with enhanced scrolls, use them all up on your alternative characters, and then once you've ran out of enhanced scrolls, just delete them and start start another alternative character. I'm up to close to 12, and I'm deleting 2 characters. It takes there's a 3-day limitation, 3-day delay, sorry, and you have to be at least level 50 to delete a character. Yeah, it's just looking at the chat. You can there's a demand, supply, and gloves, and I found shoes are very expensive. The rare shoes, everything else might be quite relatively cheap, but the shoes are really expensive. It's like somebody's kind of cornering the market with shoes. It's quite odd to see that. Did I switch classes? I actually did. I started with the knight because coming from Axe, you know, the knight is looked very similar to the Valkyrie, which is a very strong class, and I thought, yeah, Valkyrie, good healing. I didn't like it. I stopped playing the knight after one day and went straight to Enchantress. You can see all my alternative characters as Enchantress as well, because you have to be careful with the gear. You can't use the same gear unless they are accessories. So if you're going to be cycling through alternative characters, extracting resources from them, it's best to use the same class. And I know some players play different classes for fun, but these other characters that you play will never be as strong as your main character because of item sets and research. So there's almost no point playing other characters. Well, maybe just for the fun of it, maybe. But it's going to be an absolute bugger to restart the research and item sets. I'm hoping maybe they merge those things. So it's similar to pets, mounts, and companions, because mounts, pets, and companions are shared, and they should be the same with the item sets and research. Because otherwise, if they bring out a new class, then it's going to be very tough for people to switch classes. Archer, yeah, I've heard good things about the Archer. So I might try it out. I might try it out on the new account. I've got a second account set up. I've been using companions to do the conquests. Used to manually do the conquests, but that takes too long. Just finish these off. And just a quick look at my trading post. You can see the stuff that I've been selling recently. Sale history is just all your basic stuff from farming bosses and scrolls, just normal drops. And I think is the last 3 days, last 5 days maybe, I've made just over 2,400 gems just from normal stuff. But in the start of the game, I was making more from flipping items. Just need to look for a niche in the market. Some of the things I do is you might find the marketplace that people are selling cheap. Let's see. Look at the +7 armor, for instance. There was a time when they were going for like 20 or 30 gems, and you can. I bought a few of them. Because I buy them when I need them, but also I also look for the opportunity to see if I can make some gems from the marketplace. I buy them to populate the item sets, but also I make like additional +8s. I buy +7 and then try to upgrade it to +8, and then you can see a +8 is worth a lot more than a +7. So I try to make gems as well as at the same time as populating my item sets. But these prices are going back up. It's quite expensive. Let's have a scan through the other characters. 88 gems, you know, they're all kind of holding out 88 gems for Arma's Glory. Oh, this one's cheap, +7. Yeah, you see, there's a potential opportunity. You can buy these at +7, right, and then take a chance on increasing it to +8, then sell it as a +8. That was the kind of thing I was doing near the start of the game. But I've stopped doing that. I've been playing the game properly. I've been doing demon conquests. Oh, the plus. Yeah. I'd like to see, you know, I'd like to see percentages to be because, you know, to get a +8. What I've been doing is I've been buying +7s and then using one enhanced scroll. But what are the actual odds of doing that compared to buying a gear with no enhancements and going straight to +8? Well, I don't know. I don't know what the odds are. I'm assuming it's easier going from 7 to 8. It can get expensive. I've failed a lot of +7s, but it's hard to say what the probability is. Whether it's better just to go from 0 to 8, or is it better buying +7s to go to +1, +8 from +7. The green ones, yeah, well, they're probably really hard to sell now because of so many enhanced scrolls available now through the event. Enhanced scrolls used to be very expensive. Enhanced scrolls. Well, they're holding steady at one gem for. Well, defense gear is going back up. Accessories are really cheap. Accessory scrolls. But that's another way to make money, by farming the scrolls. It takes a while. I don't do that. I don't farm enhanced scrolls. Right. What am I doing? Yeah, I managed to find. I think I'll just tidy up my inventory. My potentials are getting close to finishing at 250 on all 3 areas. The 250 is the maximum, and I've been over time you accumulate excess gold. You can just buy them from the white game merchant and just apply them directly into the potential. Just buy a bunch of whites and just rinse and repeat. Right. Okay, this necklace. Let's see what I can do with this necklace. Take it to +2 first. Let's see how that compares. I'm very tempted to take it up to +3. +3. I need. Let's see. See, that's the thing. Enchanted tomes are. Well, they've gone down in price in the marketplace, and they're still quite expensive to buy. I wouldn't recommend buying enchanted tomes because, again, you get a ton of them through the event. Where is it? Where's the event? Enhance. Yeah, see, this event gives you a ton of enchanted tombs. So I've been enchanting stuff through this event, basically. +3, yeah. I'm thinking of going through to do +3 because why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's go for +3. I'll blame on you, Celebus. I'll blame on you if this fails. Okay. Oh, got it! Oh, relatively speaking, I think the success rate for +3 is it's not bad. It's quite high for +3. +7, getting +7 on like on the gloves was absolutely murder. I went through how many alts, how many characters? 9, maybe 9 or 10 characters, and they all broke. I got the gloves through 9 characters. I only managed the very first glove I got. I took it to +6 because I thought it's not that far off a +5, you know. So I took my first glove successfully to +6, but every single glove after that broke at +7. I just cannot get +7. I think getting getting 1 up is has a relatively good probability, and you look at what you get. You unlock a third stat. Yeah, evade, which is good. See, that's the thing about enhancing it just once only. You get additional stats, which is quite good. Now the only problem is how this compares with. Let's enchant this. I might as well enchant this as well. 2. It's not that high. Yeah, it's quite annoying. These enchanting stuff is quite hard. See, I've managed to get relatively high enchantments on these other earrings. Okay, 2,321 CP on my old earrings. Let's replace it. Remove. Okay, it's just 2,501. And the new earrings. I can probably sell this. I can probably sell these earrings. It's not worth very much at the moment. But I'm going to have to farm, get some more enchanted tomes, and increase the enchantment level for more CP. That's not bad. It's a small increase. +8, yeah, well done. I came out on the +7 in gloves. +8 is is very hard. Even on trying to get +8 on rares, they break so often. Alright, just thinking back to some of the things that might be useful for new players. If this new player is looking to play V4, I think one of the things that isn't documented very well is the PvP, and you need to look at see this lawful free blue icon in the middle bottom right. That sets the PvP settings, and by default everything is in friendly. So if somebody attacks you, and you can't attack them back if you want, even if you wanted to, because of these settings. So you need to set the server, at least server affiliation, to hostile to attack back. It's pretty funny, you know. This my CPU was relatively high at the start, and I went to a low Lunatra map to farm research, and I was killing these elites, and I think I annoyed a new player, and this new player was constantly attacking me. They're barely doing any damage. I was able to out heal the damage with my potions, but at that point of the game, I thought I can just attack back, press. You know, I thought I couldn't attack him. You know, I kept on pressing. Why am I not doing any damage? It's only after I ignored this guy kept on following me for 10 minutes trying to bash my head in, and he was just doing no damage. I just left my character in auto and farming. He eventually left this boom blade, but eventually I realised that there's these PvP settings that I didn't realise that you need to configure at the start of the game. By default, I think the rule of thumb is you shouldn't attack other people unless you're at war with them, because you might think, oh, you're attacking me because your guild is set, is at war with you, so you have to be careful not to accidentally start wars by attacking other players. If you want to attack other players, it's best to attack other players in different servers, and you can tell which player is in which server. Orange icon on the above the head, mine would say a 1, and other players and 5. And you need to go to Lunatra for that. Second thing was teleporting. For the first week or two, I was wasting a lot of time running between maps. I thought the camp scrolls would only take you to the warp, the warp here, or your nearest camp. I thought that's all the camp scrolls could do, and for a very long time I kept on doing that, and if I was very far away, I would actually run like 2,000 meters, 2,000 meters or longer. What you do is you just go to the map, and you just go to the camp you want to go to, and on the top right corner next to the word camp, you see this icon, the White House icon. You just press that and you can instantly teleport to that camp. I didn't realise that until later. Any tips on PvP? My tip would be not to do PvP. It's a waste of time. I honestly don't know why people do PvP. It's just the time is better spent just farming, getting your character stronger. It's just basically PvP is annoying. I find PvP annoying. They really need to do something like duels or arena for PvP, because folk are out in the field farming. They're busy trying to work on their CP, but you have people killing others and then wasting their time. It's a complete waste of time. It's I don't see the point in PvP. Sure, I think you get some minor stats and getting ranked. You get ranked and you get points, but in real terms, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time doing PvP. They really need to figure out something better for PvP, because I don't like the PvP in this. I don't like it at all. Especially that you can't even retaliate. If somebody attacks you and you just take the beating. I've never seen that in any game. By default you just let people beat you up. It's like Fight Club. It's like people get beat up and welcome getting beaten up without fighting back. It's quite odd. For instance, like in Axe, you automatically fight back, and even if you die, you automatically go back to your farming position. And in this game, you don't even go back to your farming position. I might not have minded the PvP if your character returned back to your farming spot as well, but no, it doesn't. You just end up standing, wasting time in the camp. That's just nonsense, absolute nonsense. Unlocking. What about unlocking and bonus skills from ranking in PvP? I don't think the bonus skills are. It's not worth the PvP, because you're getting you're making a lot of aggro and it's taking a lot of time. It's not worth unlocking the PvP skills. If you really want the PvP skills, I haven't really looked into it, right? I don't know if it's permanent. If it's unlocked, then it's unlocked permanently. Is that the case? I don't know. But if it is, if you really want PvP, just set up another device and just kill your other character. That's probably the fastest, most efficient way of doing it, getting the PvP skills, rather than aggroing everyone and causing lots of political problems between guilds, and potentially causing long-term enemies and stuff like that. Just like set up another account and start killing that other account. That's probably the easiest way to do PvP. Bots, yeah, bots are probably, they don't mind getting killed. There's tons of bots, but I've heard the dealing with bots. You can tell a bot by the name. They have these random characters like KLZ21Z. You know, it's very obvious that they're bots. Bots probably don't mind getting killed. Killing your alt is just cheese. I know it's cheese, but it's looking for the most time efficient way of doing things. You know, if the game mechanics allow you to do it, then why not? You know, there are certain things which they don't allow you to do, which is like, for instance, skill books. You know, they don't allow you to transfer skill books or rings. So so obviously the developers have already thought out in advance that you know these things you can't do. But if it's within the game mechanics and if it's efficient, time efficient, I just do it. You know, it's what's the difference between killing a bot and killing an alt? It's the same thing. Your alt is a bot anyway, isn't it? You know, it's the same thing. And it's probably faster because you can go to the spawn points even quicker. My outlook on the game, it takes quite a lot of effort to cycle through your alts to keep up, and it's quite expensive buying stuff with money. Probably the only thing that's worth buying is monthly package, which is what I've been buying. I spent £31, as you can see on the loyalty event. £31. £1 was spent on 10 mounts. I got nothing good, and they all combined into garbage as well. And then I bought 2 months of the monthly package, which gives you red gems and quite some decent stuff every day as well. So that's worth it. Well, relatively worth it. You can do more just playing the game, extracting as much as you can from materials and characters and events. But there's probably going to be more updates, and hopefully things will get better. Boss fights are my device struggles in boss fights. I think if you have a look at the Google store, this game has a relatively low score. I think it's something like 3.1, maybe up to 3.2 now. It's possibly it's related to technical issues, because it crashes. This game, you need to farm in this game, and if it crashes, then it's a waste of time. You know, this game I think was released maybe a bit early, and they had probably quite a few technical issues. It doesn't even work in popular mobiles like Samsung 8. You know, if they can't even get that right, then you know it's pretty buggy. But I think it's been over a month. It's gotten better technically. Yeah. This you can spend absolute a fortune. $3,000. That's nuts. 3,000. It comes down to how much disposable income you have, but $3,000 and not even getting any purples is just make you crazy, absolutely crazy. But if you take your time, be patient. Be patient. Work through each character, and eventually the goods will come. You'll get hopefully like what I did. Getting an epic blue sky griffin. Also, I've managed to get 4 legendary soul stones. That's 4 out of 11 attempts. So I think that 4 out from 11 is relatively good luck, because one player in our guild, I know him as X-Firies, but he plays as X-Chrome at the moment. has tried, I think he said, mentioned 10 times, and he didn't even get one, and that's quite frustrating. Am I having fun? I think it's the challenge of keeping up with the CP, keeping within top 100. Doing it without spending anything or much I like that challenge. The challenge of trying to play within the system, get as far as I can without trying to brute force it with money. I like that aspect of the game. But this is an RPG game. You're meant to be like fighting. The fun should be in fighting monsters, and I'm basically because I dabble in the stock market. I kind of like speculation. That's the sort of thing I do anyway. But I think they need to do more on the PvP side, duels or maybe arenas. It's something that allows people to play the game more than just farming, and because I think this is basically a farming game. That's all it is really, and as a farming game, it's okay. I think I like the aspect of watching your character grow over time. All your efforts, it's like making a ship in a bottle. You can over time you can see your efforts become, this is good. You're making good progress, and that sort of thing. I like that. I like that aspect, but that's not for everyone. That's not the reason why most people play. But in terms of actual gameplay, I'd like for a game that's more like Hit. This is the same development studio that made Hit, Heroes of Incredible Tales. They should just bring back Hit. Yeah, it's Monopoly. Yeah, if you have an eye on looking at the marketplace and understanding what is valuable and understanding what is what's worth your time farming, to increase your CP, because that's the end game is basically to increase your CP, make yourself powerful, because that's all there is to this game. It's the CP. So it's all about understanding the game mechanics to increase your CP. And how do you do that? Enhanced scrolls, events, alternative characters, flipping the marketplace. It's only I know the developers have designed this game for you're meant to kill bosses and find super loot, and that should be how I think that's how the game's designed. But for players, even for myself, my CP is quite high, right? But I don't think I can really do that, because only the really top 20 CP players are doing that. They kind of they get all the top rank 1 to 3 region bosses, so that only makes them even more powerful because of the purple and blue demon stones, and also they get all the elites and rare best bosses in the region, because they kind of they kind of claim it for themselves, and so other players don't have a chance in getting them. And so the stronger get stronger, and the other players just trying to hang on. I'm kind of hanging on through these methods, but it does take up a lot of time. Alright, it's almost the first region boss, and thanks for coming to my stream. I'm just going to call it a day and end the stream now, I think. Right, I'll catch you folks another time. I'm not sure when I'll be streaming. Been a while since my last stream as well. Been quite busy. with stuff that's quite important in my real life as well. So that's one of the reasons why I've been streaming a lot less. Thanks for coming to my stream as well, Cerebus, and others who are watching as well at the same time. Okay, catch you folks later.